Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It's official. The U.S. Mint will not shut down in order to transition to Type 2 gold and silver eagles. Let's explore. There's been a rumor floating around in various different circles on social media and other areas about the United States Mint potentially shutting down for as much as 2 months in preparation for the production of the Type 2 gold and silver eagles. I think a lot of this stemmed from an interview on YouTube that I saw from a fairly large dealer that had a contact that had said that it was a possibility that they could shut down, a likely, very likely possibility. And of course, those rumors kind of spread out, and most people were under the impression that that was indeed going to happen. But I decided, before I report on this, I want to make sure it's true. So I inquired and got an answer back from an actual official from the United States Mint who put that rumor to rest fairly quickly here. And that is the news of the day that the U.S. Mint will definitely not shut down in transitioning to Type 2 eagles. But many people were thinking, well, could we run out of supply due to the high demand for precious metals that we've been seeing as of late? So people are kind of running scared, and I think that may be part of the contribution to higher premiums we've been seeing on eagles these days, because people are worried that we may not see any, and what if something major happens in those 2 months while the mint is shut down? I was always a bit skeptical of that rumor because that's an awful long time to be down, considering that demand, even in a normal year, is enough that they would be losing out and not fulfilling what's known as their mission. In fact, the U.S. Mint official told me, that they are going to continue to execute their assigned missions, and I think that is critical to understand that the Mint is on a mission by a congressional and mandate by law, and their mission of the United States Mint is to serve the American people by manufacturing and distributing circulating precious metals and collectible coins and national metals, and providing security over assets entrusted to us. That is their overall mission that they have been put out. Now, obviously, there is demand for gold and silver bullion coins, and they produce those, and those really are something that is done in such a way that provides probably a priority. And I think that's one reason why we didn't see a 2009 proof silver eagle. And but considering the demand we've seen here so far this year, apparently the Mint, especially considering with the coronavirus and the Mint was able to meet demand for this proof eagle here in 2021. And so that tells me that they are well equipped to be able to meet the needs of the American public. And my guess is that seeing record sales and of these eagles and demand for eagles that we've seen this year is a testament to their good work there and being able to provide these products in a safe environment, manufacturing environment there at the Mint. So we'll see how it plays out. But nonetheless, I believe that this official feels confident that they will be able to do that, will continue to do that continuously as they retool. And you think about it, something like that where we have demand for gold, silver eagles, and also the buffalo, which will not be changing, and that will continue to be produced. And as you produce these particular coins, that has to happen in an environment where there's going to be change occurring. And as is the case, when you have things happen at your work, if there's a remodeling going on in your home, you still live at the home, you still do the things you do, and you can't just shut down operations just because of something like that occurring. And I think that holds true for the United States Mint. You think about it, the American quarter changes every couple of weeks, or months, we've seen over the last, since 1999, the reverse design on the American quarter has changed. Are they not able to make those changes and abilities here with something that's been planned for a number of years here now, with security implications or implementations rather, and also design changes? They will be able to make those transitions. As many of us who have been critical of the Mint for being behind and alike on technology, I think something like this, as basic as providing bullion for the demand from the public, which is really minuscule compared to circulating coinage that they provide every year, it's not that big of a deal. So I've always questioned that narrative and that rumor, but people kind of took off with it. So I wanted to inquire and get an answer as a service to the community and the population at large that is indeed false, and that they will be producing per their mission and on schedule, and there will be no lapses of production. It'll just be the availability of the new Eagles when they come out, and hopefully we'll be finding out about anti-counterfeiting features and security features, both overt and covert, in the coming weeks here. We'll find out. But nonetheless, it's exciting to see the changes, even though I'm not the biggest fan of the designs that they've chose. But that's a subject for another video. But it's exciting to know that the U.S. Mint will continue to produce these products to meet demand. And it is the most recognizable bullion program in the entire world. And so it would not be a good message to send if they are shut down for 2 full months because of a design change or a couple of security features. You think about it, when the Royal Canadian Mint introduced their security features, nothing shut down while they were doing that. And now the other factor that you have to take into account here is COVID. And but nonetheless, my guess is they have probably found ways to be able to work in a COVID environment, safety with CDC guidelines, and with vaccines now being distributed. I'm sure that many workers are getting those vaccines, as the U.S. Mint is considered an essential workplace. But yeah, it's interesting, exciting, fascinating to see where the Mint is going, and that they are not going to be shutting down. I think that's good news for those of us who want to continue to accumulate. And my hope that with this news going out, that maybe it will squash a little bit of people that are thinking, well, hey, I better pay these high premiums now because it's going to be a couple of months, and what if the dollar collapses or something in between that time, and we won't be able to get any bullion. The best thing to do is to not panic. I'm a believer of buying based off of your budget and dollar cost averaging in such a way that will help you make these metals work for you. And what is the mission of these metals? The United States Mint has a mission to produce these coins to meet demand, both on the bullion side for those of us who hedge with these metals, but also their mission is to do it to circulate. But the mission of the metals themselves, gold and silver in the form of eagles here, is to protect us against economic instability and how whatever form that may take. And but by and large, you are shooting yourself in the foot at times if you buy at too high of a premium. Although I can understand the psychology of doing so in these present times when we don't know what bullion is going to do in the coming weeks or year. Even though I'm bullish on gold and silver, you never know. And I would never advise anybody to go one way or the other based off of my feeling. It's best to do your own due diligence and not get caught up in any sort of hype in that regard. But regardless, 2 months of production out, and that could create quite a gap, and also create high demand and high premiums to go along with it, even if it's unwarranted. And so that's why I wanted to bring this news as quickly as I could, so that people can rest easy, know that the U.S. Mint will be producing these products for us in the coming months here as we tool up for the new Eagle designs. So there you go. I hope you found this information useful. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch this video. Hit that notification bell so you can be apprised of any new information that may come forward regarding this or other news events related to bullion, silver, and gold and the like. And I want to encourage you to please rate and share this video among the community so you can get the word out on this news. Comment your thoughts below and subscribe.